What's good, everybody? It is your boy off like K Country Kid 24/7, and we are here giving you guys some more offensive tips to help you guys out when it comes to Madden. And here we are in the Green Bay playbook, but you guys see that we are here on Kansas City, basically just to give you guys just a little bit more of a reason to be a little bit better in certain formations. And the one that I want to show you guys here is this pack trips. Now, the reason why I got into this pack trips was because I wanted to get into a little formation that had four wide receivers in it. And if you push triangle or Y, if you're on Xbox to see your substitutions, you can see here that you got Rasheed Rice, you got Justin Watson, Tre'Davious Toney, and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And then here in the backfield with the quarterback, you have a running back. So what you could do is you can go ahead and sub in a Travis Kelsey, and then you can go to other formations. But for this formation, it's particularly four wide receivers. So if you're in a CFM standpoint, you can have four great wide receivers with abilities come out in this formation and then wreak havoc. You can also switch one of your wide receivers to be a tight end. Most likely put a tight end on this side, and you can go ahead and switch over to a different formation, the other things of that nature. Or you can go ahead and switch it to a tight end and a running back and different things. You can switch this to many different things, or if you want to, go here in the packages, and then you can go ahead and put a tight end in the slot. You can do a halfback flanker. You can do a tight end ISO, so that means that tight end is also on that other side. But yeah, we're gonna keep it just the way it is right now. And instead of Tre'Davious Toney here on the outside, we're actually going to switch up Valdez in this spot to put in for Harmon, putting Valdez on that outside, right? And then Justin Watson, I guess it can be Tre'Davious Toney. And the play that I run a lot out of this, which I want to start running this formation a lot more. As you guys can see here with Packer Drive, I run it 62 times. But the one play that I played is a lot. Even if this four verticals is really, really good. And this halfback angle is really good. But I want to show you guys this PA wide receiver in out of gun pack trips and the different things that you can do versus this formation. So here we're going to start out with a nice little cover two. We're going to do this at a dime wheel, right? So the one thing that you have to look forward to with this formation is low key, you're going to have to do it on the wide side. Um, Wide side, that means all you wide see like is on the hash, on the numbers, and on the outside here. The number one thing that this formation is really good for is if you motion this circle in and then hike it, it kind of messes up your defense in the back, right? So with Hot Route Master, or if you just have a wide receiver printers, route of printers, anything of that nature over here on square, then that will means I would like to go ahead and put him on a corner route. So that means I can go ahead and bring that safety out just so I can go ahead and hit that deep route right there. So what I like to do is just basically streak X. You don't need Hot Route Master for this, but I like to streak X for this. Go ahead and motion him over. Wait till he gets here. You see how the defense just goes on, and then you can easily just throw that over there to that right side. Mahomes didn't. I guess he got pressured, but you can easily throw that to the right side if you want. You don't even necessarily need to have that corner route on the outside to basically have this effect because like here now everybody's assignments is changed. Normally, if it's not a cover three, this middle of the field gets wide open because that streak is taking that center. I mean, not center. He's taking that safety all the way out just so he can have that wide open. I'll show you guys that in the cover three. But now, since we go ahead and moved him out, now he comes and plays that underneath. So that means this is wide open towards the side of the field. So without the Hot Route Master, this is normally how the play will be. Wait until they move. Go ahead and hike it right here. And then you can kind of throw that right over top there. But I kind of threw it a little too basic. I had to like high pass that out there. But let me go ahead and show you that one more time. Even if you do this just regularly, you can still kind of like fit that over there without motioning him over. But to kind of mess up the defense a little bit and kind of like get X a little bit open, I like to go ahead and move this out there just so you could do that. Just like that right there. And I could go to throw that into the inside and score that forward touchdown. Most sometimes you don't even need that route. You can have the underneath route to go and pull that a cover two beater. But this is kind of like that one play touchdown that you can have to like really make something happen. Boom, he's not going to get back there in time. Now, if there's a knockout, you possibly could have that, but that's most like a little cover two beater. Just move that to the outside. Another thing that you could do um, with this is make this to where the running back goes out on the route. You don't have to do the play action. Boom. can roll on out, and then you can go ahead and hit that on the outside. But also the thing that you watch out for is that circle route, because like I said, that circle route is something that is going to get open if you have enough time. So here we're going to block triangle, shift that towards the right, and see if we can get some more time in the pocket. As you can see, that circle goes all the way across the field on the other side, right? So that's the one thing that you want to see when it comes to that cover three, which we're going to go and show you now. So when you go over to that cover three, it becomes a huge cover three beater. Let's go ahead and do it out of just a cover three sky, right? So we're going to do this again. Shift to the outside just so we can get that block. As soon as you move that over, now the one thing that you have is that circle. You move it over, and then now it's like a basically like a motion over and I mean not a deep post route, right? Another thing that you can do here, if it's not even there, like I said, you can quickly throw it over there into that corner if you can't get it over there, or if you are one of those people that think that they're not going to play underneath, you can quickly throw that out route over there. I wouldn't suggest it because sometimes that actually plays it. It will do it in time. Actually, if I do it like this, let's see, we're going to adjust this on the fly. Boom, boom, there it is. If you take out the running back, that little play action thing, you could throw that out there just in case if you feel like you want to have that. But if you want, either put a comeback route or put the corner route right there, and then boom, you can go ahead have all this time in the pocket, and you could have that cover beater right there, just basically playmaker that up, and then you can have that to rely on if you have enough time. Because I'll go to say this now, sometimes you probably won't even have all that time. I have to step up in the pocket just to make that throw, but you see how circle gets wide open here in cover three. Another thing that you could do, if you want, you could do a Texas route right here. So that means, boom, you hit that Texas route. As you can see, we're going to motion over. If you do not have enough time, you could have that triangle right there to sit here and rely on. So that means their user can come down and use that. Or if you want, you could possibly do this, which is the option route. Boom, boom. You don't need Hot Route Master for the triangle, but you could actually put the option route right there just to help you out, just to keep that right there, just so you can move that out, just so you could hit that circle. Even inside of a cover two with the linebacker using something else, that middle of the field is wide open, so you could hit that route right there. If you want to, you could even move that back in just so you can have that streak up top, just so you could throw that over top, but with the pressure, technically didn't have that in time. So if I do this, and then that right there with the corner route, right? You can move Hartman in, boom, do that right there. And he was supposed to go up, but as you guys can see, if I just don't get pressured, I can actually throw the ball. But you could actually motion out square. I mean, not square, R1, and he actually goes out into that streak just so he can bring that out, just so I could go ahead and throw that ball just like that, and it'd be a one play touchdown, just like that. So technically, you don't even need to have the streak with X, or you could just literally have that R1 route out there just in case, like, oh, if there's nothing else there, I can literally have that right there. But you could definitely have this on the field and then just motion in R1, and then basically now that turns into that streak. So now you have everything, what you call it, you have literally your two check down routes, you have the pull route with the comeback on that side, right? And then you have the beaters. So look, if they have everything covered down the field, you could hit your running back right here, you could pick X on that other side, and then with that comeback route over there on that left side, it brings in enough to have him come through. You can throw it right there if you don't have enough time, and that's basically how you will open that up in the cover 3 standpoint. Now, in the cover 4 standpoint or in man, it is completely different. Um, let's just go over here to a cover 4 drop. I guess we can go ahead and do it just like that. We're just gonna hike it how we would normally with just the streak there. And as you guys can see with X bringing that out, once again, you're having that wide open right there. You could also have the 2 streaks, which is like basically put square right there and then put triangle in an in route just like that. Go ahead and hike it just like this. So now if nothing is there under on top, you have this right here wide open. You can go ahead and make a move, get jiggy with it, and have that play right there. And then another thing that you could do is once again the same thing that we had before is just do this, boom, motion that in, and then now you have this right there. You have to cut that underneath. If you guys know how to cut down route, you can throw that. Or like I said, if you have that much time, I'm pretty sure the C route gets open. No, it doesn't. It's basically just that streak. That streak gets open. Boom. Go and motion that over. And then you could easily throw the streak right there. Or if you see that it's kind of like if they don't use that immediately, then you can go ahead and throw that. Boom. You can easily throw that circle right here in time because they'll sit here and beat at the same exact time. Um, but with that route, if you want to motion that route over and it still does that route that it shows, you have to wait for it to set, and then you can do something like that. So boom, as soon as it sets, you guys see it comes underneath, and then it pops up, and then you could possibly throw that right there. That's another thing that you can do. And if you are to do it like that, you could do something in the form of this as well. So that means now all the outsides is getting taken care of. You got the corner route and you got uh the corner route and you got the post going towards the sideline, and then it'll look something like this. Boom, bring that out, hit that towards sideline, come over. You can hit that. You can hit that underneath. You can hit many different things with that. But yeah, and then once again, we're gonna show you in a man standpoint what gets open with this pack wide receiver in. And let me see the best formation to go ahead and show this in. I'm pretty sure the best one that we could do, let's see. I guess a cover 2 man would be suffice here. No, cover 1. Yeah, that's perfect. Cover 1. We could do a cover 1 hole here at a dime 2-3. Basically streak, put that over there on the outside. Once again, move that on in, and as you can see, the man kind of gets the man kind of gets swapped. The man swap is one thing that makes this play very good as well. Move this on over, and then the man completely gets swapped. Then if you want, you still got that beater right there. And man, you have a whole bunch of stuff open when it comes to this. And then to kind of help out, the man just put that running back out on a route, so then it really does get switched. But yeah, you could possibly have that R1. You have that streak out there just to go to take that zone away to bring circle in. But then when it's like an all out blitz, like when you hit it like with a spinner, and then I'm pretty sure this would be the last one. When it comes out into a spinner look, I'm pretty sure I passed it. Yeah, DB Sting. You know that you have all the time that you need when you do this. Boom. And then you could have that streak right there. It's literally 1-on-1. That's what that streak is there for. That streak is literally there to help you out when it comes to just the all out blitz. Go ahead, keep that right there, and then throw that right over top. Get a catch, and you got the extra yardage down there. But that's for... Actually, we'll do it just like this so you won't get that animation. And as soon as it swaps with the man, you could possibly throw that over top, or if you have enough time, get enough time to sit here and wait on it, you could do this, block, boom, boom. Actually, I put it in an in route if I know it's man. Motion that over, and then I could technically hit it, but with that man, like how much you gotta wait until it actually hits that route, then hit it, and then it's like no point to. this, block the running back. You could actually keep square on that. Um, Actually, it might be better just to do this. Yeah, it might be a little bit better just to do that. Nah, this is screaming. I'm not gonna lie, this is screaming. But you could possibly do that. You guys see what I'm basically talking about with this. Um, Boom, boom. But you can see that this could also get what you call it. This could get um blitzed on very, very much. So if you think you're gonna get blitzed, boom, hit that right there, block everybody, and then you could possibly throw your square or throw your deep route if you actually get out of that. But with all that together, you just know that this is kind of a versatile play. You can get your yardage, you can get your what you call it, you can get your extra yardage and things of that nature. And it definitely something that you can add to the scheme. You can even motion this over. You can have X come on up, so now you actually have yourself a little bit of extra help. Throw that right over top, boom, and you got yourself completion. But other than that, if you guys like that, make sure you guys are going to leave a like. Comment down below some other formations that you guys want to find some beaters or some nice little concepts out of and kind of help you guys out. And like I said, if you guys show love to the channel, show love to all the videos, I will be bringing out ebook to not only trips tight end, but probably Packers as a whole. I've been in Packers majority of the whole year. Packers trips is probably something else that I go to when I'm not in trips tight end. But as you guys can see, another thing that I want to add to this is that you cannot switch to another formation with 4 wide receivers in it. This is the only one that you can have 4 wide receivers in. So if you come out and then you go into like maybe a tight end slot or a tight end ISO here with your adjustments and then come out and pack trips, then you can go and flex to a different formation. So you can switch from this to go to trips tight end. You can switch to go to bunch wide, bunch strong, bunch tight end. Like you see how fast it goes. I mean, kind of not how fast, but you guys can see how you can go ahead and switch over to bunch tight end. Now you can go ahead and do many different things with this. Go ahead back to bunch strong. I think it's actually faster to go from pack trips to bunch strong. I'm going to test that out for y'all real quick to kind of show y'all what I mean. Just go ahead and switch over to bunch strong. Boom, move it just like this. And now we're already here in this bunch set. You see how fast it takes just to get to this. So now you can go ahead and hit your little beater you get inside of that. But if you guys like it, leave a like, comment down below other stuff you guys like to see. Subscribe if you guys are new. As always, folks, peace out.